Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about something really very important. Okay. Think about your biggest personal goal. Seriously, take a moment. You need to really feel this to understand it. Got it? Oh, good. Now imagine that right now you have decided you're going to make it happen. Picture yourself telling someone about this goal today. Imagine their reaction. Maybe they'll congratulate you and they start seeing you as someone destined to be success. Feels great, right? Doesn't it? Just saying it loud already makes you feel like you're one step closer already. Becoming a part of who you are. Well, here's the bad news. You should have kept it to yourself. As satisfying as that moment of sharing feels, research shows that telling someone your goal might actually make you less likely to achieve it. Psychological studies have consistently proven this. You see, anytime you have a goal, there is a steps you have to take and work that needs to be done to achieve it. But here's the tricky part. When you tell someone about your goal and they acknowledge it, something happens in your brain. That's called creating a social reality. Your mind gets tricked into feeling like the goal is already partially achieved simply because you have talked about it, and because you have already felt some satisfaction from that acknowledgement, you become less motivated to do the hard work required. It's like the mind says, oh, we are already halfway there, when in reality you have only just begun. This totally contradicts the conventional wisdom that says, tell your friends your goals so they will hold you accountable. But let's dig into the science behind it. In 1926, Kurt Lewin, often considered the father of social psychology, called this effect substitution. He realized that talking about a goal can substitute for actually doing it. Then in 1933, Vera Mahler found that when others acknowledged a person's goal, the mind treated it as it was already real, already happening. Fast forward to 1982, and Peter Goldwasser wrote an entire book on this concept. And in 2009, he went a step further by running new tests to prove it. Here's how the experiment worked. They took 162 people and asked one to write down their personal goal. Half of them announced their goals out loud to the room, and others kept it to themselves. Then everyone was given 45 minutes to work that would move them toward their goal, but they could stop whenever they wanted. The results. The people who kept their goal private worked the entire 45 minutes, and afterward they reported that they still felt like they had a long way to go. On the other hand, the people who had announced their goal, they quit after just 33 minutes on average. And get this, when asked afterward, they felt like they were much closer to achieving their goal, and even though they had done less work. So what can we take away from all this? First, resist the temptation to announce your goal. Delay the gratification that comes from the social acknowledgement. Understand that your mind mistakes talking for doing. If you really need to talk about your goal, frame it in a way that gives you no satisfaction. For example, instead of saying I'm going to run a marathon, say I need to train 5 days a week, and if I don't, hold me accountable. This way, you shift the focus from the outcome to the process. You're tempted to tell someone your big goal. Ask yourself, what will you say? Exactly, well done.